Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The internet. This is Rock and Roll Spot coming at you with a weekly TV roundup. Uh, Again, this is going to be this most recent episode of Game of Thrones. We open at Stannis' camp with Melisandre staring into the flames in her tent just before the camp bursts into flames. The next day, Davos and Stannis discuss the damage. Dead horses, destroyed siege weapons, as well as destroyed food stores. Stannis demands that the previous night's guards be executed and the dead horses butchered for meat. At Castle Black, Jon returns with the wildlings from Hardhome. He is hard on himself for not saving more of the wildlings, however, though Sam tries to cheer him up, and Sir Alliser tells him that, while he has a big heart, it'll be the death of him. Back at Stannis' camp, Stannis orders for Davos back to Castle Black to get fresh supplies and horses, promising them and to tell Jon Snow that the Watch will always have as many men as it needs when he takes the Iron Throne. In Dorne, Prince Doran has a sit down with Jaime Lannister, and he decides to send Myrcella back to King's Landing, though with Trystane, her betrothed, in tow, who will also be given Prince Oberyn's seat on Tommen's small council. Doran and Trystane also agree to release Bronn, though he gets to be... Trystane does under one condition, that is that Ariel Hota, the captain of the guard, pops him and basically punches him in the jaw, much as Bronn punched Trystane in the jaw. In Braavos, Arya spots the arrival of Lord Mace Tyrell and his escort, Sir Meryn Trent of the Kingsguard, who happens to be on Arya's kill list. Arya follows Sir Meryn to a brothel where she learns of Sir Meryn's taste in women, which is girls close to her age. At the House of the Black and White, she tells Jaqen that her target, the Thin Man, wasn't hungry that day, rather than tell him that she didn't bother to talk to him. In Dorne, Prince Doran forgives Ellaria Sand, Prince Oberyn's paramour, who in turn has a talk with Jaime Lannister about love, mainly Jaime's love for Cersei and societal mores. At societal mores at Norm, I should say. Back at Stannis' camp, Stannis talks to his daughter Shireen. She's reading a book, and he asks her opinion on the events of said book. She then volunteers to do what she can to help Stannis, who while hugging her, asks that she forgive him. Later, Shireen is led out to a pyre and sacrificed to R'hllor, the Lord of Light. The Queen, as Shireen is burning, has a change of heart, but it's too late. In Meereen, the fighting pits are reopened. Amongst those fighting is Ser Jorah Mormont, who managed to thwart an attempt on Daenerys' life with the Sons of the Harpy. Jorah gets Daenerys out of harm's way, while Tyrion saves Missandei. However, neither is able to save Daenerys' new husband, Hizdahr zo Loraq, who is killed by the Sons of the Harpy. Soon, however, Daenerys, Tyrion, Missandei, Ser Jorah, Daario Naharis, and the Unsullied find themselves surrounded by the Sons, only to be saved by the arrival of Drogon, who, and after killing many of the Sons of the Harpy, largely by, breathing fire on them, though he did eat a few, or at least take bites out of them, I should say. Drogon leaves with Daenerys on his back, and no doubt the rest of her people wondering just what's to become of them in a rather hostile city. And that's it for the episode. We'll be back on Saturday with a new video, and also we will be back next Wednesday for the season finale of Game of Thrones. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe to this video. Like and share this video, subscribe to the channel. Excuse me. Follow me on social media. Links to Facebook and Twitter are in the description box down below. And it's the Rock and Roll Spock signing off, saying live long and rock hard.